Please welcome Arlene Schindler.
For those who have said, my mother is a piece of work, Mother Santo, as she wanted me to call her, was a sophisticated ice sculpture. My future mother-in-law was poised like a frigid sparrow, gray-haired, face framing fringe to match. She was clearly not a hugging, cookie-baking mom who prepared her son to be an intimate partner. At almost 5 feet tall, dressed in a Loden green cashmere skirt set and Ferragamo flats, she wore no jewelry or nail polish, just a hint of lipstick. Saturday brunch at her home in Larchmont, New York, as we'd entered the well-appointed yet uptight home, I was struck by how everything was clearly expensive when new, quarter century ago, but not replaced or updated since. The most eye-catching item was a photograph featured prominently near the entrance that tugged at my heartstrings. It was a black and white portrait of Rupert, her son, my fiancé, aged 5, in a suit and tie with thick Coke bottle eyeglasses. He was holding a violin. At first glance, you'd think this was a small man, sort of a strange Gainsborough's blue boy, obsessed by classical music drowning in culture. The face was of a lost, sad child with the same expression as the poor, hungry children of third world countries in the Save the Children campaigns. His face screamed, "Please help me, set me free. My life is starving me." The minute I saw that portrait, mirroring my own childhood, I knew I had to protect and care for him. I believed our lives were sealed together. Lunch served on salad plates with small portions of cucumber finger sandwiches and lemonade. Tiny, bland, and bitter. Just like Mother Santo. "I'm using my good china for this special occasion," she said, pouring lemonade into crystal glasses, her hands shaking slightly, but just enough to spill on the linen tablecloth. "I serve lemonade because it does not stain when I spill it." Rupert and I looked at one another, unsure of what to say. "You look well, Mother," he forced, wincing at seeing her struggling with pouring. How good can an old woman look? She was now seated, delicately chewing a cucumber sandwich. "I've lived in this house since Rupert was 3 years old. My husband left me 20 years later. He owed his life to me and he abandoned his wife." "Mother, not now. We just walked in the door. Arlene doesn't need your history." "My history? My life alone in this house? See the wingback chair by the picture window? That's where my husband sat reading newspapers every night. I still keep his slippers there and a pipe in the ashtray on the side table. So when delivery men visit, they won't think I live alone." Pretty creepy. I now saw why Rupert liked me so much. I was the joyous antidote to her. Prideful Mother Santo insisted we tour the house. We saw Rupert's bedroom, single bed, cowboy motif, crooked cotton curtains she'd sewn herself, seemed frozen in an Eisenhower time warp. "Mother, it's like a museum in here. I'm sure some charity might like a bed or the books that no one is using." "I like to keep things the way they were in happier times, when you were a boy." Mother Santo pridefully showed me her sewing room and cedar closet, opening the doors like the unveiling of a mummy's tomb. And it was. She selected a drawer, slowly sliding it open to reveal a dress wrapped in tissue paper. "This was the dress I wore to Rupert's prep school graduation," she explained, pulling back the paper, revealing a white collar, yellowing from age. "Mom, that was decades ago. Why do you still have it? You don't wear it." "I might have an occasion." She continued, another drawer, another dress, another ancient story. To prevent my skin from crawling, I asked, "What are your days like now?" "This house is old," she said. "It always needs something to be fixed. The washing machine, the windows. I call for repairs, wait for them to come. That's a day or two." You know, mothers are a key to how a guy will treat his wife. Rupert's key had been hidden, like buried treasure. I should have met his mother before we got engaged, but I was so thrilled to be asked, I didn't think of timelines, only receiving ones. Looking at Rupert drowning in discomfort, it was up to me to get us out of there. A boy and his mother, worlds apart. Clearly he didn't know how to engage her, nor did he want to. Now he was engaged to me. We feigned other pending appointments, said our goodbyes, offered rigid, hesitant hugs, and made a hasty exit. Rupert was an expert at rushing me around a lot whenever there were ponderous moments where I should stop and think, so I couldn't reflect or consider something odd. Opening my car door, he exclaimed, "You are my savior." "How many of your girlfriends have met your mother?" "You think I bring my girlfriends to meet my mother? Oh no, I only bring the women I marry." "So I'm the second, right?" He nodded and drove as fast as he could.